Yeah, I will continue this video. Actually passed away approximately 25 minutes before the second video, before the, the first video that I just did. And that's because I just needed to charge my phone. My phone just turned off. I just didn't really find any charger because my charger didn't really work. And after I just ate something small because right now I just plan to do the working out. And something just spell down. So I think today it's a pretty day that it's feel like it's somebody that just try a way to push me away from the balance position, that I will just get worse and I will just get upset and I will just get awful. But it doesn't really happen. And it's because I'm pretty nicely with that. I'm pretty nicely, with the thing that I just thought about before this 25 minutes. And I'm pretty nicely that I just, did so many things. That I just ate. I just, cleaned something. I just, touched myself something. I just, needed to bring my dog again for the room because he just ran away. And I feel that I did pretty a lot in this 25 minutes. It's pretty great and pretty big thing, because that's it, because I just do a lot. Okay, no matter how much it's awful, I just do a lot, and I just feel good with that. And even if I uh, just lose my time, every time I just feel that I'm improving, and every time I just feel that I just really balance, no matter how much what. And it's pretty something I just should be proud about. So yeah, that's what I did. I just charge my phone right now, and I just bring my dog back because I just wanted to take the charger from the room. And after it just one way, because Friday we just sleep, and and from there I just ate something, and yeah, that's it. Okay. So I just was in a point that I just wanted to talk about yesterday. Okay, about the really 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 awful day, but really 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 nicely feelings and nicely balanced and everything like that. And I think that's absolutely something that I just should be proud about. And I think it was amazing. I think it was great yesterday. And I will talk about this thing, uh, because I really want. So actually, in yesterday, I just was with my dad. He just took me really, really, really early, and in the morning, in approximately 10, I think, I just did a video and I just talked that I will do in this day all the things I just want, and I will just plan, and I will just how I can say this thing, put purpose purposes on this day. Okay. And I'm pretty nicely, if I just will fall at this all of the purposes that I just had, and I will just get so much awful thing. And guess what, that's what happened yesterday. I just get off the worst thing that I just can't think about, but I just was in a balance, and that's never happened before. Never happened that it was an awful day, and we were dead pretty stressful, and everything doesn't really work, and the place that we actually ate is a really shit place, and the things that we wanted to do doesn't really work. And we were dead, we want to stress because he just get us something on the caravan that didn't really work, and didn't just really care about the caravan that he just had. So he just needed to wait and to walk with your dog, and that was not really a nice place to just walk in. And the places that we just get for was a truly awful place and slowly place. And I don't care right now to complain about this thing, because I don't really complain, I just explain what happened. And I think it will really help me to just explain how I just was in a balance in so awful day. And it's a type of a day that no matter what you actually try to do, it just fail. Okay, we want just ate with your dad, and just spoke about really important thing that you actually wanted. So, in surprisingly and unaccepted, we just ate in really awful place that we actually couldn't actually talk about something, and the people of this place was really awful, and we just wanted to do something, on my ID, because I just lose my ID at this country. It's not really important for my journey that I just will take, but it's never mind, because I just wanted to went with him and just do all the things. And all the systems doesn't really work. And the people didn't really wanted to talk with us, and that was a really awful time, because we just wanted to get the news things. And after that, and we just needed to wait. And after all of this thing that actually was, my dad felt pretty awful and stressful about this day, because he just didn't really do nothing approximately. And I didn't really feel that I just achieved the goals and the purposes that I just stand on my morning. And I will continue. Don't worry. I don't feel badly when I just explain about this day and just complain approximately about this day. I feel that I just explain what happened, and I just feel that it's really good to bring it out. And after that, I will just explain what happened and why I just proud so much about this day. So yeah, that's actually what was. And it's a day that nothing doesn't really work, and you just you know um, finish uh, the time with your dad when he's really stressful, because all of the thing doesn't really work. And and it's really hardly, because you know that he just hold and just smoke a lot of cigarettes, as I just said. And it's really hardly, and I just want to talk with him about that. And you see that he just didn't really remember a lot of things, and it's really hardly. But also, I don't think that's actually was the main, because the the main point of this day could be could be good. Okay, just could enjoy from this day, on the restaurant and on the things that we actually did. But as I said again, that's actually wasn't really was because of the position of my dad. That was because of this day was awful. All the things that actually went awful. And yeah, uh, you know, we just arrived to my home, arrived to this home, and he just wanted to go for a sleep, and he just slept until approximately the night. I just do every time, just smoke after it a cigarette, and after it sleep until the morning, as I just do every time. I just from this position was on the trading, everything like that. And after I just wanted to go for the working out, and I will talk about something that actually happened there, because there is something interesting that I just should talk about. But I just want to talk about this time that I just was with my dad yesterday. Okay, because this is the interesting thing I just plan to talk about. Okay. And it was a truly interesting, and I just really proud about this time that nothing doesn't really work, because I just saw how the ordinary brain worked. Okay, how you just want to achieve as much as you just can in your time, and how much you just get awful, and how much you just can lose your control, use everything when everything just falling. And I just remember from this time when I just was at the meantime at all this awful time with my dad, and I just say to myself, so something went wrong right now. Something actually goes wrong, and that's because I know this type of position. I know this type of days. I know this type of a period of time on a day that nothing doesn't really work, and everything just stressful, and and just one dot, and that's that. And this type of things. This type of a position, this type of feelings, this type of days. Very well. I just don't really think that I should explain this type of days, okay? Because I think that everybody know this type of a day that nothing work, okay? And 100% of the time you just felt awful about this type of days. You just felt that you don't really do the thing that you actually should do. You just don't really do the thing that you plan to do, and you just don't really talk with your dad about what you actually wanted, and you just don't really get nothing. Not just a 50%, 30%, 20% of the thing that you actually wanted. Not you just went for this system and you don't really get the idea, and everybody just was awful, and yeah, and you just wait a lot of time with your dad, and it just was stressful and everything like that. But then eventually we just went for a restaurant, and we just talked about the thing I just wanted, and that was really nicely. No, nothing of this day was of this part of the day was good. So why I just felt balanced about myself? Why it's never happened before? And it was a really question for me, because I just never felt like before. I just never felt that I just feel good with myself. I just feel that I just put my time, okay, and I just plan the near future of my life, what I will do just in this hour. And I just said to myself, holy shit, I just did so much in this hour, and my brain just runs so much fast in this hour. And I just really proud about everything that actually happened, and I just really proud about everything I just felt. And I think that yeah, it was awful, but I don't really care, because I feel balanced. I feel that I know what it will be in this next 20 minutes, in this next half of an hour, because I just balance right now, and I just plan on my near future, and I feel that I know what it will be. I know what I just passed away, and I feel nicely. And it's truly amazing. It's truly amazing how my weapon actually work in at times that it just never worked before, because I just never was in a balance at this type of times, when everything just fucking fall down, everything 100%, and everything I just try to climb in, you just fall down. And yet you just feel balanced with yourself. You just feel that you actually do the right thing. You just feel that you actually in a good mood, okay, and just use your free time good. You just will plan your near times, and what actually will be, and you just feel good with yourself. And I think it's absolutely amazing.